Hello everyone! Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay. I'm hoping so. So let me know. I hope everyone is having a great day. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay. I'm hoping so. So let me know. I hope everyone is having a... Can everyone hear me? This is so exciting! My first live stream! There's so many of you more here than I was kind of expecting. I was kind of expecting like maybe 1 or 2 people to pop in for the first one, but I saw a little bit ago that there was already 13 people here, so that's exciting. Alright, I'm gonna say hello to everyone in the chat. Brian had to go to work, but if you're rewatching this later, Brian, hello, and thank you for stopping by, at least to say hello. Connie, hello. I think you did say that you couldn't make it, but I hope you're having a great day. Lois, hello. Chops Fan Club, hello. Cozy Girl Robin, hello. Let's see. Grandma Helen, hello. Sophia, hello. Wonder Taco, hello. Neil Ma, hello. Oh, Kuu.Crossing, hello! Oh my gosh, thank you for stopping by! If you guys haven't seen, I did a tour of one of Lanai's islands. It was a Philippine-inspired island, and it was literally so beautiful, so make sure to check her out on Instagram. I don't think I have, like, shoutouts or anything set up yet. Like I said, this is my first stream, so bear with me as we kind of learn this together. But thanks for stopping by. Trin, hello. Reverie, hello. Jack-o'-lantern, that's funny. Hello. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so today the plan is to kind of just start a new island. This will be our 3rd island. We have, Booville, our Halloween island, our City Core island, and then we also have Clover, which is our new Let's Play series, and that's going to be like a witchy, swampy, dark kind of island, and I'm actually super excited to get started on that island. We're almost at 3 stars. I think in the next episode we'll make it to 3 stars, so that is super exciting. Yeah, so thanks everyone for stopping by. Like I said, this will be a new island. I kind of made a couple mood boards for a few different ideas that I had for the island theme, so I want to hear what everyone else's thoughts are. But I guess we can share that really quick. Let me pull that up. Let's see. I'm gonna share my screen. Hopefully you can see Canva now. I can see it on my screen, so I hope you can see it. And also, let me know if you can hear the music. We have some Demon Gummies lo-fi in the back, so hopefully it's not like too loud or anything for you. For me it's a good volume, but I know it might be a little bit different for you all, so just let us know. Alright, so also, Lanai, I don't know why it says that you're spamming symbols. I think it was just from your emojis, but I think you're fine. Don't let that... I hope it didn't put you in timeout because I don't see your chats anymore, but I'm sorry if it did. I'll make sure to go back in through the Nightbot to make sure it's not, like, kicking people out. So I apologize if Nightbot is being mean to everyone. I'm still learning how to use it, so bear with me. So excited to see your stream. You're so talented. Thank you so much, B or B33. Alright, so these are a few of the theme ideas that I had. So there's 4 of them. The first one is Fall Farm, and I did talk about this in one of my videos. I know it's going to be like a 3rd fall island, but I was really inspired to do a fall like farm. If you know Sparksby, she's here on YouTube and Twitch, and last year she did a 14-day, Lanai, sorry. She did a 14-day challenge where she did a farm island, and it was super beautiful, so that, like, really inspired me. And then we have a pastel winter. and I think this is a super pretty theme. I don't know if it's a little too early to do a Christmas kind of winter themed island, but that's another idea that we have. And then Candyland is actually a island that I started making last year. I made a few of the larger builds. We did like a chocolate swamp and a gingerbread factory using some of the castle items. And I never finished that island because I got a little, I don't know, burnt out on it. But I would love to bring it back and try to make it now that maybe my design skills are a little better than they used to be. Alright. And then the next one is Rainbow Forest, and if you've been with the channel for a little bit, we did try to do a rainbow foresty like garden island before, Gardenia, and I don't really know why I stopped that one. I still really liked it. So yeah, that's another idea, and then those are the 4. So we have Fall Farm, Pastel Winter, Candyland, and Rainbow Forest. So those are kind of all of the ideas that I had. But let me know in the chat, put your favorite one. I don't know which one everyone's gonna like. It looks like I see Pastel Winter, Chops Fan Club. Also, that name is hilarious, but I also do not like Chops at all. He's one of my least favorite villagers, but I think your name is so funny. Rainbow Forest again. You love all these themes. Well, thank you. I don't know if having 3 fall islands is too much, but maybe. Fall Farm for sure. Love it. Let's see. Rainbow Forest, Fall Farm. Rainbow Forest or Winter Fall Farm. Chops is hot. He's definitely something, but I wouldn't say hot. Let's see. Rainbow Forest. I think Rainbow Forest is actually winning this one. So I would kind of want to go the same route that we did with Gardenia and go for kind of like you're going through a garden and then all of a sudden, like, the deeper you get into the forest is like the more colorful it gets. It's like kind of like tame at the beginning, and then the more you go in, it gets nice and bright and super colorful. But yeah, I see a lot of people saying Rainbow Forest, so I think we're gonna go with that one. And then all of these other themes we can definitely do at another time. Maybe I really want to do the Pastel Winter one, so maybe we can do that one after we finish like Booville or Clover, once we get closer to the winter time as well. And then Candyland I really want to do again as well, so we'll probably bring that one back. But it does look like everyone is kind of looking towards the Rainbow Forest, so maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do the Rainbow Forest. But yeah, I guess we can just get started and play the game. I already have Timmy and Tommy brought up here. So we'll just start on a new island. I actually don't know what time we have set, so I'll probably want to go to like September. Yeah, we're where Booville is. Let's go like the beginning of September. Let's see. There we go. Oop. And then 10 a.m. is a good time. At least it's like bright. Let's close this out and start another one. You should do it all black and then boom, rainbow. Yeah, that would be super cool. I do have a black and white Kuu.Crossing island that I'm working on, which is like all black, white, gray and everything. But I think to add like a bunch of color and then like monochromatic and then boom, a lot of color would be super awesome. Inkblot too, but watch out. Yeah. But yeah, the Rainbow Forest one is super fun. I also watch... Oh, Ninja Panda, thank you so much for subscribing. Hopefully you can see the little pop-ups. I try to make those work, so that's super exciting. Something else that I wanted to kind of talk about here is I have some like stream incentives, I guess. So for every member that we get or every 5 likes, we will spin the lucky wheel of chance. And so I guess I can kind of share that before we get too started in. And we're already at 34 likes, which is absolutely crazy to me. So thank you all so much. I had the like goal at 5, like increments of 5, but we're already at 30. So we have what, 6 wheel spins to go, which is crazy. But let me bring up the wheel for you guys to see really quick. The lucky cow. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Thank you all for letting me know in the chat that I'm muted. Hopefully you can hear me now. Let's see. Can anyone let me know if you can hear me now? Okay, you can hear me. Okay, perfect. All right, I think there's a little delay between what you see and everything, but yeah. So I was saying on YouTube, there's not many things to be very interactive with like the people watching the stream, while on Twitch, there's like things that you get channel points and all of that, and you can redeem things. So I thought bringing this wheel would be kind of fun to make it a little bit more interactive with everyone. So for every 5 likes or every new member, we will get a chance to spin the wheel, and I have a bunch of like fun headbands or hats and glasses or just different things. So we have a bunch to do, so I guess we can just start with the first one. Let's see. Squish time! So for this one, if you can't see behind me, I have a whole wall of Squishmallows. So yeah, I figured let's take a look at one of them. I'm gonna grab Lobert. Here we go. Our fun little blue lobster, which is super cute. So he's gonna hang out with me here for the time being, and then throughout the video we can do a couple more wheel spins since we already at 34 likes, which again is so crazy. And again, thank you all so much. That's crazy to me, yeah. But let's go ahead and get started on our island. If you're just joining, we're going to be starting a rainbow forest core island, so I'm super excited about that. We'll definitely... So I'm kind of thinking, I don't think that we need a specific airport color because it is a rainbow island. So I feel like kind of any airport color will fit it. I don't know. Do you guys have a preference over what airport colors you get? I know some people like really care about it. If you watched my Clover videos, I fought like crazy to get a green airport, and it took me like 30 tries just to get a airport that was green. I got so many blue ones, but for some reason finding a dang green airport took me forever. Let's see. For starter villagers, my favorites for the sisterlies are definitely Cherry and Hazel. As far as the boys, Cousteau is my favorite all-time villager, and he is a jock, so we could get him. So that would be great if we got him because he is my favorite villager. And we actually just got him on Clover. I don't know if I'll be keeping him though, because he doesn't really fit the like witchy aesthetic, but I definitely feel like he could fit a rainbow forest island. We could definitely make him fit into there. But let me make my character real quick. I always go with the tooth. The tooth is a must. And then we'll get a little bit of blush. Let's see. And our outfit is pretty cute too, the polka dotted shirt. I'll take that. Hazel's your birthday twin? That's so cute. Poppy's my birthday twin. And I always feel pretty lucky that Poppy's my birthday twin. Because there are definitely some out there that I would not want. You bought a Squishmallow today? Chops fan, which one did you get? I have like 300 of them, and I've stopped collecting them, but I've slowly been trying to sell them like on Mercari, but I still have like over 200, close to 300, which is crazy. And I did all of that within like 8 months of collecting, so I went a little crazy. Are you going to let the resident services as the tent? So I would love to do that. Ooh, I would love to do that, and I did do that one time, and it's actually a lot of work. You have to have like all your codes planned out in advance if you don't, because you can keep resident services as a tent if you move a villager from another island, and if you don't want to have like Able Sister on the island, you can still have all of your codes from your previous island, but that takes a lot of background work, and I didn't plan that far ahead in advance. So we will be having resident service as the building. Preferably it would be the tent, which I think would be super cute on like a foresty island. But yeah, it will be the big building this time. I definitely want to do that in the future though, because I think it looks so cute with the little building in the tent, because that's just cuter than this big random purple and orange building that you can't change for some reason. Let's see. Henry's your twin. Henry is so cute. I love him too. Everyone, if you know your birthday twins, put them in the chat. Let's see. Henry's your birthday twin. That's super cute. Julian is your birthday twin. I feel like that's a pretty cool one. I feel like you don't really see Julian that much, and I honestly feel like he could fit this island a little bit. But let's see. I'm gonna go with this top one. I think this is the same island I had for my island Pebble, which I will be doing an island tour for the members tomorrow that will be coming out. So if you're a super cow or higher, you can see that video tomorrow, and it'll be the tour of my first ever video. But I'm gonna go with this one. Lois, your birthday twin is Tiffany. I love Tiffany. I think that's a great one. All right, and I'm just gonna pick sleeping bag. There we go. And like I said, we don't really have a preference over the airport color, so I feel like this is pretty easy. And this island is super, like, the layout is super nice. I like that resident services is so far away. So we might not even have to re-roll at all. But let's see. Blair is your birthday twin. I love Blair. It just sounds like I love all villagers. I don't really, but Blair is super cute. Naomi, unfortunately, I actually really like Naomi. I feel like she gets a bad rap. Let's see. Pom Pom is your birthday twin. Pom Pom is so cute. I actually made a video way back at the beginning of my channel about a bunch of island themes, and this one was actually on that list, and I'm pretty sure I had Pom Pom listed because I had like one of every villager color, and Pom Pom was the white villager, and I'm like 95% sure I had Pom Pom on that list. I had been trying to make my island beautiful, but it looks ugly, but after watching your videos, you inspired me. I 100% don't believe that your island is ugly. Everyone's island is beautiful and unique in their own way. Just because it doesn't look like someone else's, it doesn't mean that it's less beautiful. They're like snowflakes. Snowflakes come in all shapes and sizes, but they're all beautiful, so just think about that when you think about your island. Never compare yourself to other people. We always get blue airports, I swear. But let's see. We got Sprocket. Sprocket is my favorite robot villager and my favorite ostrich, so I'll take him. He's definitely not staying on the island, but that's okay. And then I think this is Tammy. Yeah, Tammy looks like a girl that would fight in school. Do you get that vibe from her? Like, she would be the one throwing hands at at recess. Alright, let's get started. Again, I don't think we're gonna re-roll. The blue airport works. We're going for a rainbow forest core island. So really any of them worked. And then as far as the starter villagers, I'm just gonna kick them out anyway, so it's not that big of a deal to me. But Tammy and Sprocket aren't the worst ones. I'm just glad we didn't get some of the, like, crazy looking ones. And I honestly feel like the sisterlies have, like, the least number of options. And some of them, honestly, the sisterlies aren't really my favorites. I have, like, a few, like, Cherry, Hazel I really like, but a lot of them just aren't that great, I feel like. Oh my gosh, Melissaverse, hello! Everyone, Melissaverse is such a great YouTuber here on YouTube. She live streams, she makes videos. I don't have the shout outs set up yet, but definitely check out Melissa. She is so amazing and a great creator. But yeah, definitely check her out. Thank you so much for stopping by, Melissa. That's so nice of you. Sprocket is great. I agree. Alright, so we have our tent. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it on the beach because it's just a lot easier to get. I don't know. When you go to design, you don't have to worry about like moving houses or anything. So I'm just gonna plop it on the beach. This is the spot. You share your birthday with Lolly. Lolly is super cute. She's one of the more normal villagers, and I don't typically like a lot of like the more normal villagers like Maple and Fauna. Like, I think they're super cute. They're just not some of my favorites because I don't know. I feel like they might be like a little too boring. That might be controversial, but I like villagers with a little spunk in them. So, but Lolly is one of the like more normal villagers. But I really like her. She's super cute. Let's see. Yes, Melissa is the kid core. She's the kid core in general queen. She makes such good kid core builds. Let's see. And then there we go, Sprocket. I had Tammy living right next to Rattle on my last island, and they were the yellow gang. Oh, that's super cute. Yeah, I guess Tammy could work. She's like a cub, which you would see like in a forest, and she is definitely yellow. We'll have to go through who we want for villagers. I definitely want to have one of each color for this theme. So I think if we have Cousteau, we wouldn't have Tammy still, because Cousteau is yellow. So he's gonna take the yellow spot. I already know it. He's gonna be on the island. Oh, Maple and Fauna are your number one dreamies. That is great. Everyone has their own opinions, right? Like, I've heard not a lot of many people talk about like Cousteau, but I love Cousteau with all my heart. So everyone has their own opinions, and it doesn't make anyone less correct. What's your least favorite villager? I think my least favorite is probably Chops or Rizzo. And they're just something else. And then I also have Snooty on my list because I could not get her to come off of my one island. She rooted down and did not want to leave, and it made everything a lot very painful. You love Cheese Frog? Yes, he's super cute. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Lynn. That's so nice. Your favorite is Cobb? Oh, I actually was thinking about having Cobb on Clover. I feel like he would really fit. I don't remember if I picked him to stay. I don't remember if I picked him as one of the last villagers. We had like a setup of like 14 villagers, and I can't remember if he was the one that we ended up picking. Holly, hello! You're new to my channel, watch your fall videos today. Oh, I'm so happy that you liked them. I've been having a lot of fun with Booville. I've never really done like a city core island, so it's definitely a very different kind of like style of decorating, but it's honestly I'm actually pretty proud of that island so far, and we're getting like really close to finishing it. I did a little bit of work offline, so they're not going to be in videos because they were just some smaller areas, and the videos would probably be like 2 minutes, so that's not super exciting. But I finished all of the houses, and I did decide to kick out 2 of the like resident reps, like the human characters, because I did have 6, but I kind of ran out of room for all of them. So I did kick off a few of them. And then the last 2 builds that we have for the island are the Fall Festival and the Pumpkin Patch. And I want to incorporate the Pumpkin Patch. I want to incorporate the Pumpkin Patch with the museum, because I feel like when I was growing up, we always went to pumpkin patches that were like at churches. I don't know why they were always in front of churches, but I figured we might as well use that. And then we can incorporate all of the in-game buildings, which I never do on my islands. I always just trap them on the beach and don't let them out. Is the island kidcore? Melissa, we're doing a Rainbow Forest Island. Yeah, I'm super excited for it. I tried it a while back, and we did like 2 builds on it, and then I kind of threw the island away. But everyone sounded really excited for that island, so we went ahead and picked that one. Yeah, Holly, thank you for stopping by. This is actually my first ever live stream. So you're part of history, the first live stream, and you're here. Hi, Mina. Good morning. My least favorite is T-Bone, because one time I saw him kiss Ruby in the town square, and T-Bone is like 50 years older than her. He's so weird. Oh, I didn't used to like T-Bone, and then watching Sparksby's, I think it's Callan or Island, she has T-Bone, and I kind of fell in love with him because of that. But yeah, Ruby is one of my favorites, and we also just got her on Clover, and I'm super excited about that. But she's definitely one of my favorites. I love her so much. AJ, hello! Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, AJ is a YouTuber here, and she, again, is another queen of kidcore, I feel like, and she's also doing a fall island right now, and it's turned out amazing. I saw your pumpkin lake that you did, and that was super cute. Alright, I want everyone to put in ideas of what we should name the island. Again, if you're new, this is a Rainbow Forest Core island, so we need names that are kind of like rainbow inspired, or foresty, whimsical, maybe slightly like fairy core feeling, something along those lines. So let me know your ideas in the chat. AJ heard the word kidcore. Her ears were burning. She was like, I have to come and see what they're talking about. Chroma. That is a super cool one, actually. I actually really like Chroma. My least favorite is Hans. But then I only like one gorilla. I actually think out of all of the gorillas, I feel like the 2 best ones are Hans, because he looks like a Yeti. And then, what's his name? Boone. Boone is super cute, cool also. So we have Chroma. Let's see. Rain Oak. Oh, that's pretty too. Rain Oak. Lunaville is super cute. Rainbow Unicorn. Nebulosa. That Zimmer is kind of cool too. Glimmer is really pretty also. I actually really like Chroma, because like, I don't know, something about it. I'm gonna go with Chroma. What's everyone think about Chroma? I think it fits the island pretty well. Oh yeah, Melissa did have an island, Glimmer. I think that was like the pastel fairy core kidcore island. I'm like a Melissa-verse, like, super knowledge person. I've watched so many of your videos. Yes, Possum Breath, thank you so much for the name. I think we're gonna go with Chroma. It's something a little bit different than what I go with, so I think And it's pretty easy to say. I don't want to get tongue-tied on stream, not knowing how to talk. But yeah, let's go with Chroma. And then we can see the horrible idea rocks a lot. I love Tommytown and Timtown. They're both like, it's named after me. All right. Let's see. Welcome to the island of Chroma. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves your suggestion, Possum Breath. All of our villagers loved it. All right. Yeah, but I need to start thinking of some ideas for this island. One thing that I want to do is incorporate a good amount of terraforming, because right now on Booville is a completely flat island. There's no waterscaping. There's like 2 blocks of terraforming to make a garage, and literally the whole rest of the island is flat. So I definitely want to push myself to do a little bit more terraforming, especially water terraforming, and I think that will look really cool on this island. So I want it to be very terraformed, very colorful, kind of whimsical, like rainbow fairy core almost. And then we have to start thinking about our villagers. So let me know in the chat what villagers you think we should have on this island. I kind of want to have villagers like one of each color. So like red, orange, yellow, all of that. And I kind of want to use some different villagers that I've used in the past to switch it up a little bit. So let me know your ideas. I definitely want to have Cousteau because he is my favorite villager. And then who are the rest of my favorite villagers? I really like Joey, but he's also yellow. And then I also really like Scoot. I love like all the tiny villagers, like the ducks and the squirrels and the frogs. They're just so cute when they're tiny. You've been waiting for a live stream for so long. I told myself I was in a live stream once I hit 1,000 subscribers, and I hit that a little bit ago, but then I hit it faster than I thought I was going to, so I wasn't really prepared to do it, but I was a little nervous to start, but I think it's going so well for our first one at least. Yes, please be careful of using caps in the chat. Nightbot will yell at you. I do have to fix Nightbot a little bit because I think he's being a little bit mean today. But bear with me as we learn this together. But let's see some of your suggestions. Hopkins. I love Hopkins. He is so cute. Isn't he like a blow-up bunny? I think that is such a cute idea, like a floaty almost. Poppy for red. I do love Poppy, and she's my birthday twin, so we might have to have her. Lily for green. Lily, I don't think I've ever had Lily on an island, but I do really like her. Stitches would be perfect. Imagine we have Stitches, and then on the island we make like a little like teddy bear picnic right outside of his house. I think that would be super cute. Let's see, Cherry or Cherry and Ketchup. I don't know why they named 2 villagers Cherry, just spelled it differently. Like, it's a little confusing. Thank you, Melissa. Jeremiah. Yeah, he's super blue too. That would work. Are we gonna end up with an all frog island? Are there frogs for each color? Let's see. Croak is red. Jeremiah is blue. Let's see. What else? Camo Frog is like greenish. Lily is greenish. Wart Jr. I guess is kind of orange. I don't know. Is there a purple frog? Oh, Diva. I had Diva on Pebble actually. Quilson for green. I feel like I never hear anyone say Quilson's name. But he's super... Oh, Puddle! Puddle is super cute too. Oh, that's another Possum Breath. That's a good call out, because do we want to make sure that we have a villager of each personality type? Because on my islands, I feel like I stick to a lot of like the crankies, jocks, and lazies. But do we want to make sure that we're hitting all of the personality types? because I know it also helps with getting like reactions, because each personality type has their own reactions that they give. So if we want to collect all of those, we could definitely try to get all the personality types. But let's see. Yeah, Bruce is a good one. Octavian. I'm actually not a big fan of the octopi. Also, I don't know if an octopus would be in a forest, right? Okay, he's talking about our bill. Let's see. Judy or Cookie for Pink. That's super cute too. I love Judy. She's a little creepy with her eyes, but I think she's adorable. Pink Blossom, hello, welcome in. Let's see. Puddles. I love Puddles. I got her as an autofill on one of my like first islands, and I did not like her at first, and then after getting to know her, I kind of fell in love with her. And I feel like that happens with me a lot. Like, I don't like a villager, and then I end up talking to them a bunch, and then I fall in love with them. That's how I fell in love with Bella. Bella was an autofill, and now she's in like the top 5 of my villagers. Diana is such a good one. I love Diana. If I was an Animal Crossing character, Diana would be my girlfriend. She's so cute. Alright, so we have our house set up now, and now I guess we kind of just need to grind to pay off our loan, and then we're probably going to keep the stream a little short, so I'm probably going to stream for maybe an hour, so around 1 o'clock we'll end it. Just because, like I said, this is my first stream, so I'm still getting used to it. And again, thank you all for being here. This is super exciting. But let's start getting some of our Nook Mile achievements. Let's see. So pretty easy ones that I always start out with are like taking a picture, writing on the board, doing all that kind of stuff. So let's see. What's your opinion on Flip? I don't love the monkeys, but I think he's one of the better ones. I like him and Simon the best, I think. Not sure if you saw my message about me making ACNH videos on my island. Just wanted to let you know about it. You're my main inspiration. Thank you so much. That's so nice. And that's awesome. Like I said in another video, I tend to hyperfixate on things. So I feel like everything that I am like watching on YouTube or streams or anything have all been like YouTube Animal Crossing content. I like watch streams about it, I watch videos about it, I look at it on Instagram. It's just like my entire life basically. That and baby names at the minute, even though I'm nowhere near naming a baby. Your birthday twins are Cleo and Flora. Those are super... Flora is a good one too. I actually really like Flora. Hans the gorilla for Blue. I do like Hans. Let's see. What else can we do? We can change our passport. Let's do our title. I always do Festive Papa. Let's see. Let me know in chat, do you change your title, and if so, what weird combinations do you do? I saw someone the other day say they do ones with like an egg. I don't remember what the first word is, but I think they're so fun, and I never go back and change it. I'm just forever Festive Papa. So... Is it going to be like a rainforest? I think it's going to be more like a woodsy garden almost. I kind of want to add a little bit of like dense foresty areas, but also maybe some like flower patches and like meadows. I made this really cool let's see, what was it, like a meadow kind of with a bunch of flowers over an overlook, and I thought that was super cool, so we might be able to recreate that. You change to match your themes. That's a good idea. I just always end up going with Festive Papa. I don't know why, I just think it's pretty funny. Alright, but let's see. I just collected 10 branches, so I think we can get started on maybe catching some bugs, but first we have to do the DIY class. Let's see. Mine is always Nook Inks lawn clippings. Is that an option? That's pretty funny. Hip Creature is a good one too. Let's see. Flapping Shy Kid. That's cute. Dom is a really good one. Dom for the rainbow theme. I do love Dom. Actually, Dom might be one of my favorite like starter villager options. Bo for orange. Bo was a really good one too. I have him on Booville right now, so I'm not sure if I want to repeat villagers. I might though, because Bo is so cute. But yeah, he would be good for orange. I feel like there aren't that many actual orange villagers. Let's see. I go with Pocket Mama. That's a good one. And hi, Bug. Welcome in. I don't know if I said hi to you already, but Pietro might work as well. Yeah, he's very colorful, like rainbow clown. I don't know if he'd be very like foresty, but the color scheme would definitely work. And I do love him, especially after watching Angry Coconut. I don't know, he always comes up in Angry Coconut's videos, so. Pudge for orange. Pudge is like the imposter of Stitches. And thank you so much, Gabby, for subscribing. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Flurry for white. Flurry is super cute, and I do actually really like the hamsters. Like, I love Graham, especially, have you ever seen Graham without his glasses? I feel like the glasses kind of throw it off, but I have a feeling like my kids in the future, they're gonna look like Graham, like a little nerdy boy or something. I don't know. Are you using amiibos to get villagers? I actually want to try hunting for them. I do have a spicy switch if you're new, but I think for this island, since we will be live streaming it, I do want to hunt for them because I love watching like hunting streams, so I think that would be super fun. So I could technically load them in through my spicy switch software. I also do have like basically all of the amiibos for the villagers, so I could use those, but I think I want to hunt for them because I don't usually do that much hunting, so I think that would be a fun thing for us to do. Alright, so we have our net and our fishing rod, so let's go ahead and try to catch some bugs and insects. Elvis is so good, and he's one of my favorites. He's pretty cute, yeah. He's like the king of the jungle lion kind of deal, right? Oh my gosh, yes, on Fallbrook with all of the drama. I feel like I usually ignore my villagers, but he's always like, not spying on them, but like making drama between them, and I think it is so funny to watch. Alright, we caught a rice grasshopper. So we do have another one. So we get, let's see, we get points for each of the, if you catch 10 of the bugs and the fish. So that's one I'm gonna look for. And then we could also sell some weeds to make some more. And then usually once I catch a bunch of bugs and fish, I like to place them in my outside first to get a like outside decorating one. And then I like to put them in the house for a horde reward. So those are some easy ways to get some Nook Miles. Weber for brown. I love Weber, and when I was coming up with the themes for this island, if you missed the beginning, we thought about doing a fall farm, and I had made a little mood board for that, and I was also thinking of some villagers, and I definitely thought we could have had Weber on that island because I do love him and I think he's super cute. Butterfly. I'm getting a lot of inspo from your fall from Bouville. Thank you so much. That means so much. Bouville is probably like one of my favorite islands I've ever made, and again, it's really like out of the box for like the style of decorating I like to do. So I'm so glad that so many people like it because it is a little challenging for me, but I think it's coming out pretty great and I'm pretty proud of it actually. Tucker caused drama on your island. Oh no. What kind of drama was it? I had Tucker on my Saffron Island, which was my dinosaur jungle island, and I don't think he caused that much drama, but again, I don't really pay attention to my villagers. I kind of abandon them, so. Kat and Gabby are absolutely dating and I keep finding them together. That's tea. That's some drama right there. Murphy for green. I definitely think we could do Murphy. I actually like him a lot. I like a lot of the cub villagers. Again, I just like the tinier ones. I don't know why. Like the cubs, the squirrels, ducks, frogs. All of the small ones I think are just like pretty cute. June for brown. I've never had her on an island before, but she is super cute. She kind of has like I feel like a Japanese vibe to her though, so I don't know. Maybe. You have beef with Olaf? I have beef with Olaf just based on how he looks, because he's kind of scary looking. Let's see. My two faves are Dobie and Kevin. I love Dobie. And I actually have Kevin on Bouville, and initially he wasn't supposed to be on my island, but then once he moved in, he was one of my starters on the island, and then after like having him for a while, I actually kind of started liking him, so yeah. Yeah, sorry, Holly, I'm still getting used to reading the chat, so if I miss one of your messages, and this goes for anyone, if I miss one of your messages, I'm not doing it on purpose, I promise. This is my first stream, so I'm just kind of getting used to reading chat while I run around my island, so I do apologize if I miss anything. I'm not trying to be mean or anything or ignore you, so don't worry about that. Maple for brown. Maple could work too. Any of like the cub villagers I feel like would work really well for like a forest core island. And then I know I saw someone a minute ago say Chief, and I feel like Chief could work really well too. He looks so sassy with his like sweater over his shoulders with his button down shirt. I think it is so cute. But he just like looks like he would cause drama on the island. But he could definitely work too. And like I said, I don't think there are very many like strictly orange villagers. So I feel like he could definitely fit. Beardo is not precious. Beardo looks like he needs to go to prison. He just looks a little creepy to me. I don't know. Ione for blue. Ione is a really good one too. And she kind of has like, I don't know, like that glimmering on her tail. So I feel like it's a little, I don't know, a little whimsical, and that's kind of how I feel I want this island to be. I want it to feel like you like walk out of a fence and then you're like transported into like a mystical, whimsical, like garden-y forest core. Kind of like, almost like Alice in Wonderland, but not like as dark, I guess. Kind of just like being transported into like this crazy backyard forest. So I definitely think Ione for blue would work so well. And I've never had her, and I think she is super cute. When the 2.0 update came out and they released some of those villagers, I remember being obsessed with Ione and Shino. I thought those were like the two best ones. Ooh, this is a new bug. There we go. Kit Kat for red. Kit Kat. Oh, I think that means we caught 10 bugs. All right, there we go. Let's see. We got 300 more. Ione's house is so good too. I don't really know what her house looks like. I'm actually really bad at remembering what a lot of the villagers' houses look like. I know Cousteau's house is like white and yellow Japanese. I had him on Rubble and I didn't change his house. Thank you so much for stopping by, Melissa. Thank you so much. And I think you have a Fae Farm stream now, so have fun with your stream. Fae Farm looks so cool. Your island's name is Bouville too? I love that name. I actually used ChatGPT to give me island name suggestions. I typed in like, please give me a list of ideas for a false city island name, and they gave me a bunch, and I saw Bouville and I thought it was the cutest thing, so I went with it. But I love that name, so no worries. And let's see, Oakley is the name of my fall island. Oakley is super cute. Anything with like oak or autumn or pumpkins, anything like that, I feel like is super cozy. Let's see, we also got a Nook Mile redemption for trash tools. And then yes, so after you place 10 items outside, you get an exterior decorator one. So we got that. Kuu.Crossing, hello! Welcome in. I have been like binge watching your videos, and we're actually doing a Rainbow Forest island, and I feel like that is very reminiscent of your gardenia, so I will definitely be using your island as some inspiration. So thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate everyone being here. Let's see. I have T-Bone acting studio. I gave a little acting studio outside his house like he was a celebrity or actor, and one time Ruby literally said to me, have you heard the rumor about me and the certain celebrity? That's drama. I live for island drama. Alright, let's collect a few more weeds and then try to sell those, and then we can also buy something from Timmy is the one inside, I think. Let's see. Judy would be really cute too. Again, she has those like kind of like shimmery eyes, so I feel like she would fit like that whimsical feeling as well. My island is Cinnamon. I'm doing videos to see my progress. Is it okay for me to put some socials to my viewers can come and see what you do? Of course you can. You can use, I usually use YouTube and Instagram, so if you want to link either of those, that works. But thank you for asking. Let's see. Alright, I feel like we have enough weeds. Let's go and sell these to Timmy. I was trying to decorate my island and my villagers had the zoomies and I had to stop and watch them. It was so cute. I love when they just run around. It's so cute. Especially like when they're all in resident services and they're doing it all together in like a little group. I think that is so cute, and I love that like addition to this game. It just makes it feel like, I don't know, a little more cute. I know they all have like different hobbies. Like I don't know if it's only the villagers that have like the play one, but all right, let's go ahead and sell these weeds. And then we should be able to buy something. I'm probably gonna buy a what's it called? A slingshot. That way we can get the presents out of the sky. I'll buy it. All right. Here we go. And then let's see how many that gave us. My island name is actually my name, Linlin's Island, and I don't know why I chose that name. I mean, You're the resident rep, so it should be all about you, right? Let's see. We got a bunch of more Nook Miles, so we should be pretty close to getting our loan payoff. And then, like I said, this is going to be a pretty short stream, so probably once we finish paying off our home loan, we will end stream, just so I can get used to streaming a little bit more. And I need to scoot over a little bit. There we go. I still have Lobert here with us too. Alright, let's go ahead and place all of the items that I have inside our house, because you can get some Nook Miles for decorating inside. I think it's called like Hoard Reward or something like that. And then I also, don't let me forget to talk to my villagers, because you can also get a few rewards for talking to your villagers if you talk to both of them. So don't let me forget to do that as well. And then let's go ahead and open up all of these. I'm just going to place all of these bugs inside. Do you know Melanie Martinez? I know of her. I don't really like listen to her music. I know I've definitely heard some of her songs, but I don't know like too much about her. But the songs I've heard, I've liked. Should I do a full-on spooky entrance or just a fall entrance? I'm so torn. What should I do? I want to do a Halloween, but not scary. I definitely think having a Halloween entrance would be super fun. Maybe with like a bunch of pumpkins. And like I feel like the pumpkins themselves aren't really like scary or anything. So I feel like that would be a good for like a Halloween entrance. And then if you just want it to be like a fall island instead of Halloween, you can just you can still use the pumpkin items but turn them around so you don't see their like the jack-o'-lantern part of it, and it makes it really like fall but not Halloween, if that makes sense. Which villager should I draw? I think you should draw Cousteau because he's my favorite. So I wish you had a wonderful stream, Kaylee. I need to bring my kiddos to bed. I hope to join later again if you're still streaming. Thank you so much for stopping by again, Lanai. It was nice to see you here. And again, everyone, make sure to check Lanai out on Instagram. They just made a like fall road code and it looks amazing. And I almost want to change my Booville codes to have that code on the island. Let's see. Okay, so we only need 1,000 more. Oh, I haven't updated our bulletin board yet, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Oh, and then let's talk to the villagers. Yo, Kaylee, the spot you found for me is just incredible, thanks. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies, Zort. Oh right, I've got something for you. I wonder what hat he's gonna give us. I have a feeling it's gonna be... Oh, it's just the plain cap. I feel like I always get the explorer cap. Dahlia, thanks so much for stopping by. Congrats on your first stream. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone, make sure to check out Dahlia. I don't have the links yet available, but definitely make sure to check out Dahlia because, again, she is another amazing Animal Crossing content creator. And I will definitely be in your stream later today for your wine and stream. I think that is such a fun idea. Alright, so I usually write the name of my island, so if you're new, our name of the island is Chroma, and it's going to be a rainbow forest core island. So I might not be able to fit this actually. Let's see. I'm going to make it fit. Also, is anyone like really good at making art on these things? Because I feel like I can barely make a letter, but some people make like amazing like pictures, and I don't know if they use a stylus because I think you can use a stylist on a Switch, right? There we go. There we go. Chroma. And that should give us a few more Nook Miles. Michelle, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Just popping to say hello. Hello and welcome. What's your most fave animal in Animal Crossing? My favorite villager is Cousteau, but I think my favorite like villager like animal species is going to be probably the squirrels. I feel like there's no ugly squirrel, so I think the squirrels are definitely my favorite. All right, let's try to catch some fish. I don't know if there's gonna be any lag, so hopefully I don't embarrass myself by fishing here. But let's see. I'm silent because I'm focusing. And no apologies. Oh wow, I feel like that's a big fish for your first one. A salmon? Alright, well at least it's not like a sea bass. Let's see. And then I think you can get Nook Miles for selling the shells as well. I do think I'm going to try to keep our Nook's Cranny in the small version. I don't have a net. No. I think I'm going to try to keep our Nook's Cranny in the smaller version because I feel like that will fit the kind of theme a little bit more, to have like a more rundown shop in like the middle of a forest rather than having like a big normal store on the island. So I think we're going to try to keep Nook's Cranny small. So if you didn't know, you can keep the Nook's Cranny in like the smaller rundown version. You just can't buy or sell anything up to 200,000 bells. So we'll have to get items and everything a little bit differently rather than buying from Nook's Cranny, because I do want to keep it small, I think. You should split the island up into different sections and put the warm colors on one side and the cool colors on the other side. That's actually a really cool idea, like almost a like make a color wheel island. Do we want to do that, or do we want to mix all the colors? Because we could make each, like split the areas out into like a color wheel to give each section like its own color. Like, I don't know how I'm trying to explain this. Like have a red section and then like a yellow section, a blue section. Or do we want to mix all the colors and the whole island is just rainbow instead? Because we could do either, and I would be fine with either one. So let me know if we should make like mix the rainbow, or if we should do like a color wheel island almost. I know Sparksby made a rainbow island like that, and it turned out really cool, so we could do that as well. I don't really see any fish. There we go. I like the sections with each color. Yeah. So we could definitely do that, and then the villagers could go in each section. So like if we had Poppy for red, we would have Poppy like in the red section. And then like if we had Diva, she's like the only purple villager I can think of right now, we'd have her in her own like purple section. And then maybe the center could be like the rainbow area, or the center could be like black and white, because we did talk about also having a section of the island being like monochromatic, so we could do that as well. I hate fishing. I don't know why. I've actually been doing a lot of fishing on Clover for that island. It's our Let's Play island, and I've been trying to finish the museum. And so I've been doing a lot of fishing and bug catching. I usually only do this in the beginning of the game to get the Nook Miles. But yeah, how many have we caught? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 4 more. You should definitely do a rainbow flowers next to Resident Plaza. You can have Bob for purple. I do really love Bob. I might have Bob actually. That's a good call out. I'll have to finalize our villager setup so we can go villager hunting when we get the first 3 plots. That way, oh, Mallory is purple too. She's like the little duck, right? I think she's the duck. She's super cute. She looks a little sassy. But I like a sassy villager, so. I like the sassy villagers, but I don't like when they're mean. I just like when they look sassy. I'm playing with you? Tom Toka, what are you doing on your island? Are you decorating, or are you like fishing and catching bugs? everyone let me know if you're playing along too, what kind of island that you're decorating, or if you're not decorating, what you're doing in the game. Let me know down below. Like I said, this will be our third island, and it will definitely be a lot different than our other two islands because Bouville is a city core island, so it's very structured. And then this island, I plan to do a lot of terraforming and have like winding paths and make it very natural, so it will be very different from that. And then Clover is going to be almost the opposite of this island. It's going to be very dark and witchy, so I think it will be kind of like a nice change to go from having... Oh, there's Tammy. Hello, Tammy. And I think she gives us the DIY for the leaf umbrella. Yeah. There we go. Alright. And then we should get Miles for just talking to them, so... So we should only need 350 more miles, so I think if we catch one more fish, we should be good. So I just need to collect a couple more sticks, because I don't have any. I only have one. I'm cleaning up my ugly builds. I bet they're not ugly. Just started a new island, Amora, just working to 3 stars currently. That's a super pretty name. Amora. What kind of island is it? I'm fishing. Also, congrats on 3K. You're so underrated. Thank you so much, Tom Toka. I appreciate that so much. I'm relatively new to YouTube, but I think over the last couple weeks, I feel like we've grown so much. We've like over doubled. So thank you to everyone that's new to the channel. I appreciate it so much. And thank you to everyone who's been here for a long time. You're the real MVPs. Let's see. Queenie is purple. I feel like she's actually pretty cute. We could have her. I don't know. I feel like there aren't that many purple villagers. Maybe I'm just not thinking of them. I know Sylvia is purple. I have her on Clover. She's horrendous. So I definitely won't be picking her. I haven't fully decided yet. Okay. Let's see. I always like to make like mood boards when I'm trying to figure out what kind of island I want. I showed them in the beginning, but we had like 4 islands to pick from and everyone agreed on Rainbow Forest Core. But I think just making mood boards and getting an idea of like the types of items that you can use on an island, that always helps me kind of pick my island theme, because if I can't think of items that I want to use, like I'm not going to be able to decorate really on the island because I don't even know like what I want to use, which would make like decorating hard. So that's something I like to do. I feel like we already caught... Okay, apparently not. Yeah, but I like to plan my island a little bit out in advance. That way when I go to decorate, I kind of have an idea of like what I want to decorate or like what items I can use, because if you're decorating and you don't really know like a direction that you're going, it can be a little hard. But sometimes I also like just to do it like out on a whim, like just let the island tell me where it wants items to go. Let's see. This should be our last fish, if I can catch it. Oh, I know. Sylvia's borderline scary. Honestly, I full-heartedly agree. I think a lot of the kangaroos are scary, especially because they're like little baby. They're like Joey is like blinking at the same time as them, and it just like throws me off completely. It kind of just like creeps me out. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Especially like, and when they make reactions when they like, their eyes go wide and the baby goes wide at the same time, it just scares me. I don't know. I do like Astrid a lot though. Astrid, she's like white with like teal diamonds on her back. I think she is really cool looking, but like I said, I like a lot of like the spunky characters, so I think that was 5,000. Oh, we need 50 more. I think if we put the fish in our house, it should make 5,000. Because I think if you have like 15 items in your house or something like that. So I think this will work. Marcy is the only good kangaroo. I can't think of... Is Marcy like the yellow one? Isn't there like a yellow... I think Marcy's yellow, isn't she? I might be wrong. I don't know. Alright, let's put a few more things inside our house. I like to stack things in an efficient way because then you can add more items. Let's see. This one is too wide. Astrid would be great for the graffiti island. Yes, that's where I want to have her. I think I'm going to do the graffiti island after we finish Booville, maybe. I do want to do some like Christmas islands, but I've always wanted to do this graffiti island, and I think she would fit so well. So I definitely think I'm gonna do the graffiti island next. So we'll have, once we finish Booville, because we only have 2 more builds left on Booville, so it should be relatively soon that we finish it. Where are my items? There it goes. My house is going to be completely taken over by bugs and fish. Also, I feel like there's a lot of good villagers for the graffiti island. Like, one that I really want that I never see is Gaston. She's pink. Oh, she has like the cute eyes, Marcy. Who was I thinking of? I don't know. But Gaston for the graffiti island, because he kind of looks like a hipster a little bit, like with his mustache. I think he's super cute. And I think he would work great for that island. And then I also want Bella, who is one of my favorite villagers. I think she would fit the island really well too. And she's one that autofilled on my island, and I just fell in love with her. I think it's just the peppy personality. I feel like a lot of people don't like the peppy personality, but she is, I don't know, she just grew on me. I love her so much. Hi, Pink Wave, welcome in. Let's see. Okay. We get to pay off our house now. Let's do about my moving fees. And then we gotta pick a color of our house. I usually go for black, but I feel like that doesn't really match our rainbow island. So I think I'm gonna pick... Is there a green option? I think there is. It's great. I always feel bad telling him it could be better, because it just makes me feel bad for him. Even though I know a lot of people don't like Tom Nook, but I don't want to hurt his feelings on purpose. That would be like a little mean, I think. Alright, so we get our Miles redemption. Okay. Thank you so much. And then let's upgrade our house, because I always forget to do that, and then I go to the next day and my house is still a tent, and then I get annoyed. Kit is yellow. Oh, Carrie is the one I was thinking. Kit is more like beige, right? I finished drawing Cousteau. I'm going to put him on my door next to Lucky and Rattle. That's so cute. If you have an Instagram, definitely send me a picture of it in like DM or something. I would love to see him drawn, and the other ones too. I'd love to see. I'm doing an abandoned Japanese island. That sounds amazing. I love I love abandoned islands, and I love Japanese. I feel like I could never do Japanese because I feel like I don't know. I just don't know what I would do for it, so I don't really know if I have any ideas. But I think you should definitely use like the Tori item, because it in the green version too. I love that one. But as for like ideas, I don't know. Maybe like a ruin, like in a more natural area, like a ruin would be like super cool. All right, so we just upgraded our house. I think Ruby is so cute. I think she's adorable as well. Ruby is one of my top 5 villagers. So my top 5 are Cousteau is my favorite. I love Scoot. I love Joey. I love Ruby and Bella. Those are my top 5. Blue Bear for the blue island, for the blue part of the island. Yeah, if you do a short on YouTube, I could definitely see that too. But Blue Bear for the blue section of the island would work really well too. I actually didn't used to like her that much, and then she autofilled on Clover, and I started really liking her, and I also got Mo, and I kind of fell in love with both of them, so yeah. Alright, but we paid off our loan, and it has been a little bit over an hour, so I think I'm going to end it here. I do want to raid out. Let me see. I think Melissa is streaming. Let me grab her link real quick. I hope this works. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Her link. I don't know how to raid out other than that. I'll have to look this up for next stream, but let me put her link in the chat, and then everyone go ahead and follow that link. And in a minute, not now, wait a minute first, but type in like Kaylee Games raid and go send all the love over to Melissa, because she was here in the chat a little bit ago, and she's an amazing content creator. She's playing Fae Farm right now, and I definitely want to watch it because I haven't seen too much of Fae Farm yet, so I'll probably be hanging out in the chat for a little bit too. And welcome in Anakin Skywalker, I love the name. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for everyone being here for my first ever stream. Hopefully it wasn't too chaotic. I'm still learning how to do everything, but I think we'll have a stream again next week on Saturday where we get to continue this island a little bit more. But thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I'm so excited to work on this island with you all. So I'm super excited. But like I said, I am going to go ahead and end it here. So let's go ahead and all go over to Melissa's channel. I posted her link in the chat, so go to her stream right now and then type in Kaylee Games raid, and then I'll see you in the chat over there. Thank you, Jay Bird. It was great. I appreciate it. All right. So let's go ahead and go over there, and then I will see everyone in a video and next week for a stream, hopefully. Thanks, everyone.